September 1898. Korea's Emperor Gojong survived an assassination attempt with poisoned coffee that completely changed his view of the modern world. Emperor Gojong was the first Korean to develop a love for coffee, having been introduced to it in 1896 while taking refuge at the Russian legation after his wife, Empress Myeongseong Queen Min, was assassinated by Japanese agents. He often enjoyed coffee with waffles and tarts, and even had a special Western-style pavilion built for drinking it. The assassination attempt took place on September 11, 1898, orchestrated by a former royal secretary, Kim Hong-nuik, who had fallen out of the king's favor and sought revenge. Kim conspired with the palace officials responsible for preparing the royal coffee. Emperor Gojong took only a small sip of the coffee because it tasted strange to him and immediately began to vomit. Crown Prince Sunjong, who was not as sensitive to the taste and drank nearly half a cup, collapsed and became seriously ill for several days, eventually recovering but suffering permanent damage, including the loss of his teeth. Other palace servants who sampled the coffee out of curiosity also became violently ill. The plot was discovered, and Kim Hong-nuik and his accomplices were swiftly arrested, tried, and executed. The incident is generally seen as a reflection of the intense political instability of the time, rather than a cause of major historical shifts on its own. Gojong faced numerous assassination and abdication attempts amid the fierce competition for control of the Korean peninsula between Japan, Russia, and other powers. Some historians speculate that if the poisoning had succeeded, Korean politics might have changed dramatically. However, the general consensus is that the larger geopolitical forces were already in motion, ultimately leading to Japan's annexation of Korea in 1910. Ironically, the scandal increased coffee's popularity in Korea, associating the mysterious drink with the emperor and Western modernization. Ultimately, the most significant historical consequence of the emperor's death from suspected poisoning by Japanese agents years later in 1919 was that his funeral served as the catalyst for the nationwide March 1st movement, a major Korean independence demonstration against Japanese rule.